Okay, here are all those cards done. These cards turned out so cute. I really, really love all the different designs that you get with the papers. And the way they put them together just really turned out cute. So I'm just going to go through each of the cards and I'll let you know if I did anything differently on them. On this one, I did not do anything different. I am going to look in my stamps to see if I have a wishing you a, because I feel like this needs it to say wishing you a beautiful day, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But this turned out really cute. And then this one, I would have never put this together like this. I don't really like that paper very much, but I think this turned out really cute. Now, what I did add on this one are some, these are just some enamel dots that I picked up years ago at Hobby Lobby, and I just have them in my stash, and I thought this was a great way to use them, and they match that green paper really well. So there's that one. Then the next one, this one was supposed to have one of those thread nests under it. Every time I try to do those, they look horrid. So you know what? I'm just gonna leave it off. I'm not gonna stress myself out to do stuff that I'm either not good at or I don't really like. So I didn't do it. I did add some silver glitter gems that I had left over in my stash, and I think this one turned out really cute. Other than that, I did it exactly as the pattern called for. So then the next one, which is card number 4, this one I changed up just a little bit. I almost turned this paper over to this daisy, and in a way I kind of wish I would have. I think it would be really cute with, not daisy, I'm sorry, sunshine paper is on the other side. I think that would have been cute. I did move the You Plus Me is Awesome because I centered this a little bit more on this panel than it called for. It called for it to be a little higher up, and then the You Plus Me equals Awesome goes under here. But I thought it looked really good right there because it also kind of covered up the beginning of the handle. So I really like the way that turned out. You'll see that these are our little brads. You can really use any brads you have, or if you don't have brads at all, just use glue dots and stick down each one of the arms and then put a little gem in the middle for the brad, and it will look just as cute. So there's that. I really love this paper with the texture on it. I think it's just so pretty. So that's the change I made on that one. Now this one, I'm going to be honest, not my favorite. I don't like this color combination per se, and it doesn't have a sentiment. It feels like it's missing something, and it feels way too heavy up here. So I may mess with this one a little bit more and see about changing it and maybe putting a sentiment on it or something. Maybe that'll help balance it out. Then on this one, I flip this paper over. It was supposed to be the green star paper, and that's what's on the other side, but I thought this looked much more fun. The green star, I just didn't like it that much, so I flipped it over. So there you go. But other than that, oh, and this is supposed to also have a thread nest underneath it. So if you like doing those thread nests and yours turn out great, awesome, put it in. But they don't work for me, so I'm gonna skip them. Okay. Here's this one. It also does not have a sentiment, but I think a sentiment would look nice right here. Maybe something like, you know, hello friend, or one of those other sentiments that are in this set. So I'll probably add a sentiment to this, but I wanted to leave it the way it was. I also pulled in some more of those enamel dots that I have. There's that one. I really like this one. I love the way this one turned out. I think this is a really nice design as well that you can use for a lot of different things. I might add some shimmer brush to this flower just to punch it up just a little bit more, but I really like the way that came out. And really the only thing I did differently was I moved the hello friend a little bit. I just didn't like how it was all lined up. I wanted it more of a slanted look. So that's what I did on that one. Beautiful day. I did not change anything on this one. This is some silver embellishing thread that I had in my stash, left over from a kit. I never use all the thread they give in these kits, so I'm ending up with all kinds of extra. So it's nice to be able to use it in other projects. Then this one I think turned out really good too, but I do want to put some shimmer brush on these two flowers to kind of make them stand out a little bit more. If I were making this again, I would cut this panel down just a little bit more so you could see a little bit more of that teal in the background. I think that would look nice with just a little more of an edging. And I think you could do that without losing really anything on this card. Okay, so then this one, I changed the sentiment on this one. You were supposed to use this cut apart from the paper or from the zip strip, but I didn't really like that. I mean, it didn't make sense to me for a card to say that, so I just took that off and I stamped something. Thinking of You, I thought was real nice for this card. I really like the way this turned out. I like this kaleidoscope paper with the striped and the blue paper, and then the pink with the embossed dots. I just love that. So that one turned out cute. Now this one, I changed this one a bit because if you see in the original, let's see if you, I don't think you're going to be able to tell it. What this says, it's pre-printed on this paper, and it says, dreams live here, enjoy. It's like, that's just not the kind of card I would send. It didn't make a lot of sense to me. So what I did was I took the part that was supposed to have the enjoy, and I stamped a different sentiment, and I put it along with its backing green piece over to cover up the dreams live here. I think that turned it into a card that I will actually use. I think it looks a lot better. So there's that one. Then this one, I didn't change anything on this one. I think this turned out really, really cute. I think it would be nice to grab a marker that's this teal color and color some of this up. But I like the way that this is cattywampus each way. And then once you put that stripe across there, it brings it all back together so that it doesn't just look like you threw everything at it. So I think that one turned out cute. Here's this one. I contemplated changing that sentiment because it just, I don't know, it seems weird, but I'll leave it. Oh, something else I wanted to show you. The instructions tell you to cut all these circles. These circles are supposed to go on the back of these pinwheels to attach them to your card. Truthfully, I don't think you need them unless you want your pinwheels to spin. If you want your pinwheels to spin, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to punch a hole in the middle of this that lines up with the center of this. Put your pinwheel on it, and then when you attach it to your page, you're going to have to use some foam adhesive, but make sure that your foam adhesive doesn't touch where the bottom part of your spinner is. So you're just going to put it on the outside, then put it on, and then that'll allow it to spin. Since I decided not to have any of these spin, I did not use those. So the other thing I don't really like about this is how they had you do these strips back here. It just looks weird, I think. I don't know. I may have to, live with this card a little bit to see what I think. Then there's this card. I think this one turned out really cute. It's, I'm trying to think if I changed any of the colors. Nope, I didn't change any of the colors. I did everything the same. And I think that one turned out really cute. But this is another one. I feel like it needs to say, wishing you a beautiful day. So, excuse me. Okay. This card turned out really nice, and I will probably use this design again. Now, the one thing I would say is butt these two pieces together, put your strip on, and then trim it, because you can see I have a little bit that goes over that edge. I'll probably take my X-Acto knife and try to get that a little straighter. I think if you were to do that separately, that way you make sure everything, because it's so hard to get everything cut exactly right for every single piece. So, but I really like the way this came out. Again, I think this could use some shimmer trim on the flowers, or shimmer brush. Okay, now the fancy fold cards. These were actually really fun to make and actually really easy. I thought they were going to be difficult when I was trying to read the instructions, but I think they turned out great. So you open the first panel, there's your little gardening scene. You could do whatever you wanted with these, but this is the way it had it set up. And then you open one more, and this is where you write your note. Now, I think the one thing that might be problematic is when you're writing your note, I don't think I'd want to write into this white part. So you're going to have to remember when you're writing your note, just do it right here. So I don't know if maybe you want to put another piece of paper right here to block that off. I don't know, but it is a cute idea. It's a great design. And then this one was the same way. I feel like something's missing on the front here. Again, since it's beautiful day, I think wishing you A would look good on this part right here. Then you open it, it says beautiful day, and then you could write your message. Again, I wouldn't want to write where you're going to see the writing from the front. So you're going to have to just remember not to write in that little section if you make this card. But I thought it was really ingenious how they had you reinforce this by having two pieces of paper that it's one piece of paper, but you fold it and then you glue it in place. And I already put it away, but what I was using to do all of my scoring is Martha Stewart scoreboard. I don't even know if you can still get it. Score Buddy is another one that's out there that you could get that would help you make those score lines. The thing for me is I'm left-handed, so it's really hard for me to do the scoring, like this first scoring, so close to the edge. So I have to do it with my right hand, and you probably saw or you will see when I show you sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a minute. You will see or you saw where I was having trouble with the scoring, and that is why it's not the scoring tool. It's completely because I was using my right hand instead of my left. So those are all of the cards for the Blue Skies Card Workshop. I will be back very soon to show you the next project, and the next project will be the Blue Skies Workshop. What are they? They're 4 2-page layouts, so eight pages altogether, and then after that I'll be back to show you the mini album. So I hope you enjoyed these cards. They are a lot of fun, and I would say, go out on my website and you can get these instructions even if you don't buy the kit, because I think you could use this with all kinds of different papers, and I'm probably going to use it again with some other papers, find some other papers that go together and make some more cards. So I hope you have a great day, and if you have any questions, just leave me a comment down below. Thanks. Bye.